Alright, so we are at 166 subs, which is just crazy to think about. We've gotten like 66 subs in like 1 week, I'm pretty sure. It was just crazy. Thank you for all the recent support. I really appreciate it. Um, but yeah, I thought it would be cool to rank all the updates. So yeah, also make sure to join my Discord. The link is in the description. A giveaway is going to be happening soon for a legendary fruit. I'm still not going to say what it is. A little bit of an editor's note. This was recorded before I actually started the giveaway. So I just want to say the giveaway is currently happening right now for Agura. So yeah, join the Discord. Okay, bye. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'll probably announce what it is. So yeah, let's get right into the video.
Coming from the bottom, better move with caution. When I bring this out, final form, I'm a slay. When I pull up, get thunderclap, my slayers run it back. Make sure these demons remember the name. I do them dirty like EU when I'm dead calm. Till I get hot, but I see through all your dead plots. Slapping the guys in these two, cut your head off. Pull up with your demons, I'm making sure they next gone. Been like a pillar, my list is breathing when I'm breathless. Dead wrong, thinking this my best shot. Flower guy, he know, come and conquer that.
Alright, so this might seem like more than you guys probably assume at first, but there have been 7 versions of GPO over time, including Update 0, Update 1, Update 2, Update 2.5, Update 3, Update 3.5, and Update 4. And there's soon to be an 8th one with the inclusion of Update 4.5. So before Update 4.5, I thought it would be pretty fun to rank all the current updates since the game has had its highs and its lows, and I haven't really seen any YouTuber actually do this. I mean, Revolver Eggs did do a video on this, but not only was that 4 months ago, but he also didn't include the in-between updates, like the .5 updates. So just saying, everything in this video is my opinion. So if you disagree, you're wrong. Alright, let's get right into it. Alright, so coming in at last place, a lot of you probably saw this coming, but I have to put update 2.5. Now, do not get me wrong, this is not necessarily a bad update in the game. It's just way too small. Even to be considered a half update, it's like ridiculously small. Like, if you don't believe me, the only things that got added were Marrow, the Valentine Island, the boss, which is gone now by the way, the flower bouquet, the flamingo boat, and some balance patches. Like that's literally it. I'm not missing anything. I'm looking at the patch notes. It's crazy how little was added. Now it might sound like I hate this update with a burning passion, but what got added was actually pretty cool. The boss was fun and the drops were cool. The new fruit was really fun to use, especially as for a rare, but it just does not hold a finger up to the other updates that the game has had. It's still a pretty good update. It just doesn't compare. That's about it. And now in the 6th spot. This might come as a shock to a lot of people, but a lot of people might have expected this. Update 3. Now, Update 3 was just extremely boring after, I want to say, the first 15 days of playing. The first, like, 2 weeks of Update 3 was a blast. Fighting Whitebeard, fighting the Fire Admiral, farming CBs, killing Ela over and over, getting all his drops. That was the life, bro. Like that was really fun. I do have to admit. But after that, after you get CB Stormer, after you get the Zencape, after you get Diablo Jambe, which sucked by the way, which was a huge disappointment. After you get all that stuff, it's just a letdown. It's not fun anymore. I don't know, man. It's just a lot of people like this update, but I don't. I don't really have anything else to say. This update really didn't add much in retrospect when you think about it. Now, obviously, the best addition to this update was the dungeons. But even those got boring, and those are so boring now. Like, I cannot sit down and do a dungeon unless I'm with, like, chilling with friends. I cannot sit down and solo a dungeon. It's just so boring. And the girl fruit was cool, but it just I don't know, something was missing about it, something that the other fruits have but it doesn't. I can't put my finger on it though. And it was brain dead. I haven't even brought that up yet. It was brain dead. You go against Segura in update 3 and you lose the match. If they have OP stats, you lose the match. The PvP experience was not fun. at all. Like, there's only one update that has been worse in PvP, and I'm gonna get to it. But if I had one word to describe this update, it would just be disappointing. It had so much potential, but it just fell flat in the end. And moving on to number 5 is an update that I actually like a lot. A lot of you are gonna be disappointed that I put this so low, but I'm gonna have to put update 2. Now, I'm gonna go over the stuff that I liked, which there is a lot, so yeah. Now to start off, I think that the new islands were just amazing, especially Fisherman Island, and I really love the way that you get there too. The whole maze while sharks are trying to kill you was just super duper fun. All the new bosses were amazing too. My favorite was Neptune because he was just a chill boss that you could just farm at your own pace, and his drops, all the new weapons too, they were amazing too. And getting into the bad stuff, I think the trading system was actually pretty bad in update 2. Now yes, this is obvious, but you could literally get scammed. Like Foyu said that he thought it would be cool to like make it physical, but this obviously just wasn't the right choice, and I'm glad it's fixed now, so yeah. Something that I was 50-50 about was the rank mode. For the most part, it was fun, but when you faced against the new fruits, which I'm about to get into, you stood no chance. Not only was Zushi the most brain dead fruit in the game, but you could not even stand a chance to it. If that fruit got you in one pull, it does not matter if you're fighting the best player in the world, they lost the match. And do not even get me started on Tori. Do not. They do not lose health in a match. In update 2, they didn't lose health. You have to try to lose. You can play with a blindfold on with Tori and you will still win. You will still win. Now moving to the 4th spot, I think that this update was great for what it was trying to do, and it still is one of the biggest updates today. Even though it didn't add that much, what it added was huge and it changed the game forever. And I'm of course talking about update 3.5. The trading system was literally revolutionary for the game. The fact that you could now trade items for fruits and vice versa was just amazing. Now, not gonna lie, when this update dropped, I was a little split. I didn't know whether trading items for fruit was a good thing. I didn't know what to think of this new economy, but I soon grew to love it. Grinding devil fruits was easily the most boring thing in the entire game, but now it wasn't even that bad. You can just get loads of new items and just trade them for a fruit. This update just made the game more fun. There's literally nothing wrong with it. It literally just added good things. There wasn't a single bad thing that got added. That came out of this, nothing. But I'm gonna stop praising update 3.5. Overall, just an amazing update that was added to the game. But yeah, now we're in the top 3. And at the number 3 spot, I have update 1. Now everyone knows this update was just fantastic. GPO was amazing. The new bosses were amazing. The new drops were amazing. The addition of observation hockey, which was a really cool system to get. Having to get perfect blocks, I think that's really creative. The new fruits were amazing. The Goro fruit was really, really cool. Raigo looked amazing. The fact that you could clash Enkai and Raigo, just those little details, bro. And the striker getting added, the vanity slots, which is still one of the most important things now. It was just a really, really solid update. The only problem that I have with it is just the concept of the candy cane in this update. If you had candy cane and Hiei in this update, which I did by the way, you literally could not lose a match. You just infinite combo your opponent. That's what I hate about these early updates. Just the concept of the Hiei fruit. But enough about update 1, it was just a great update, and now let's move on to number 2. In number 2, I placed update 4. Now before I get a lot of death threats in the comments for putting this at number 2 and not number 1, let me just say that I think this is a good update. All of the new islands added, especially Alabasta, were just amazing additions to the game. 2SS was really well made, and the way that you get it is one of the coolest things you'll ever do in the game. Every new boss is fantastic and fun to farm. All the new drops are really, really, really cool, and whoever made these, I'm pretty sure it was Baneri, but they look amazing. And do not even get me started on the new fruits. Suna looks fantastic and it is so fun to use. Gomu is amazing, especially since it's a rare fruit. For a rare fruit, this thing looks insane. Kilo and Spin are really good additions to the game and give players that can't get Logias an actual chance. So much stuff got added that I could literally make an entire video dedicated to that. All the NPCs in Alabasta, all the civilians. If you attack a civilian, guards go after you. It's literally GTA. Like it's really cool. But some of you might be asking, if all this stuff is so good, then why is it only at number 2? It's because of one reason: the fucking combat. It is no secret that the combat in this update is atrocious. GPO combat has never, ever been this unfun. When you have people doing 60 per M1 and using infinite combos with Suna, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have a very fun time, thank you very much. If the combat in this update was actually good, then the update would be so fun right now. I'm so glad that the sword scaling is getting fixed next update. But god damn it, man. It's so frustrating to me because this update could have been perfect. But bad combat really says a lot. So unfortunately, I can't put this in number 1. Even though everything else in the update is godlike, I cannot put it at number 1. But finally, coming in at the number 1 spot is Update 0. I don't really think I have to explain this one that much. It is just the perfect gaming experience. People who played in Update 0 already know that this is literally peak Roblox. And that is not an exaggeration. Just think back to the bosses, the fruits, the grinding, the hockey quest, which looks so fun in retrospect because that used to be one of the hardest quests in the entire game, but now you can just shear through it with your fruit spamming. The boats, the constant updating, the ganking that you would do with your crew at Shellstown to get bounty, making random friends in public servers and inviting them to your Discord, and then they become one of your best friends. Has that just happened to me? Because I know that has happened to someone here. The fact that Logias were scarce. I was one of the few lucky people that actually got a Logia on the second day of playing. I got it at level 105, I was already maxed out, I had everything, all the drops, and then I just found a Hiei near a tree. And like I said, not everyone found a Logia, and that was the magic of it. They genuinely felt rare. And now, they're left and right, everyone has them. Which some people might argue is good, but the game lost that charm to it. It might sound like I'm disrespecting the game, but I still love it. I still play it every day. But something is just missing from it right now. Something that Update 0 had. I don't know how to describe it. It was literally just an out-of-body experience. It was so fun. But yeah, that's basically all I have to say. Please keep in mind that this is my opinion. I was joking earlier. You're free to disagree. But yeah, see you guys.